Yeah, you did. You did read the title correctly. Uh-huh. Oh my god. Hello everyone. My name is Serena or Ren. Welcome to another video. You know what? Let me just tell you guys a story. Let me tell you what transpired the other day when I was trying to make this video, actually. Yup. You heard me correctly. Gather around, sit your ass down, and let me tell you what happened. The other day, I received one of the dolls that I'm about to show you guys. It was a joyful, light, inspiring day. And the sun was out, and I felt very hopeful and nice and lovely. And I filmed the video, and it was really good. Like, I thought it was really funny. I thought it was really cute. I feel like it really captured like the point and essence. I thought it was informational, and I filmed for like a couple hours. I edited all of it. I edited everything. I really went the whole 9 miles with it. And I don't know how it happened, but somehow I deleted the whole thing. Isn't that just the sexiest thing you've ever heard in your fucking life? It was honestly really devastating. I spent the whole fucking day on that thing, but you know what? We're gonna make it even better on this time. In the words of my beautiful friend Clover, this one will be better. Yeah, we have a very exciting video that I'm gonna try and refilm for you guys. I think it's pretty safe to say that we're entering, as the doll people say, an era of this Fistress channel. Well, partially, because I feel like there's always like multiple eras kind of going on, but I feel like it's safe to say that we're in an American Girl doll era. Because I was like I'm fucking dead. Why am I stuttering so much right now? If you guys have been following on my channel, you saw that I did recently get my first American Girl doll, Little Miss Thing, Miss Julie, Little Miss Girl, Little Miss Julie, Little Miss Sunshine, Miss World. She would be Miss World. I'm Miss World. Ooh. Also, this little thingy broke, and I don't know how to fix it. So if any of you American Girl doll people have any sort of advice on how I could maybe fix this, please let me know. Been spending a lot of time with her. She's been settling into my collection really nicely, especially because now she has her own bathroom. I don't know, for all of you that watched the vlog that I did where I went to go get Julie's bathroom, I swear I probably said the words Julie and bathroom, and then the combined combination of the words Julie's bathroom like so immensely many times that made literally not a single ounce of grammatical sense, but whatever. I was so dead. I was like literally sitting there like, God, like how many fucking times could I say the words Julie's bathroom? Before I get into the doll that I just got, I need to show you the second American Girl doll that I got, and I didn't film this one. No, I did not, because I just kind of felt like it would have been a lot because I swear, I think I got Felicity, like, I think I ordered her like 2 days after I received Julie, because of course, immediately, all girls go to the gymnasium immediately. Immediately. Immediately after you get your first American Girl doll, of course, the first thing you're gonna think to yourself is, who's gonna be my next one? When am I gonna get another one? Who's gonna be the second girl? The American Girl. Of course, by nature, duh. 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 I mean, I should have just done it. I've just felt silly being like, I just got my first American Girl doll. And then like fucking like a week later being like, I got another one. And then now I fucking have 3 and I'm about to get one at the end of the month in like 2 weeks at the store. But it's kind of perfect because in this video we can look at both of them and they're best friends. So it'll be ooh, hey. So the second American Girl doll that I decided to get was Felicity Merriman. You know what's interesting is that when I was little, I always obviously was quite aware of Felicity, but she just wasn't really one of the dolls that I was just like absolutely dying to get my hands on. I don't know why, I just didn't really like resonate with her immensely. For some reason, ever since I've been more into American Girl dolls, she's just been really like catching my eye. Look at, there's her reptilian eyeballs. I love that people think her eyes are so like creepy and jarring because they're just so fucking green. Yeah, I got this one because I just like her. Look at it, she came with her accessories too, and she was in like really, here, let me get a little bit closer. She came very pristine with her little, I've heard people calling these tendrils, so I guess that's what I should call them, but she has her little tendrils like very much intact, and she has like absolutely no flaws. Her hair is in really good condition, and she also came with her accessories too. Her little choker and her little bonnet. Look at her little bonnet. I really just like, there's something about Felicity that I think is very interesting, and even though I feel like she's a doll that a lot of people had growing up, I feel like there's sort of something a little bit underrated about her, if that makes sense. I really like her like olive skin and her hair. It looks pretty brown on camera, but it's more red in person. I did get this version of her, so this is the version I did get this version from the 2000s. So yeah, I'm starting to feel a lot of energy. I was born in the 2000s, and I didn't even know until recently when I got very much interested in these dolls, but this is not the outfit that Felicity originally was released in like the 80s. She was in this different dress, and I quite like this dress better, and I think it's just really for nostalgia purposes because I always perceived this one as like what she comes in. I quite prefer it anyway. I think it's just that really pretty like sort of lavender color. LOL, this is like kind of fucking hilarious, you guys, but I also got her a petticoat because it didn't come with one, but it's really pretty, see? And I wanted to just add like an extra layer to her because it didn't come with it. And you know, to be completely honest, this dress kind of feels like paper. It kind of feels like shit. Like the material is kind of makes me sick.
Who wants chowder?
Just kidding. I got her a petticoat to make her a little bit more elaborate. And I do think that this era is quite interesting that she's from. I'm pretty sure 1774, I think. So yeah, this is Felicity. Now I'm gonna show you the next one. This is Red Bull. Maybe that's why I'm feeling really hyper. This doll looks a lot better than she did. See, like, I really wish you guys could have seen the footage because her hair was pretty whooped. This is the third American Girl doll that I received and own. My newest one. Well, Felicity's quite new as well, but I think I ordered her like the next day after Felicity because I found both of them for really good prices. So that's gorgeous. And this is the American Girl doll called Elizabeth, and they came out with this line for the original historical dolls where some of them had like best friends, and there was released books too, and this doll also came with her book. So there's Elizabeth Cole, and I think there's blood in my fingers. So there's Felicity and Elizabeth, and this is their little book. Also, I opened up the book when I was doing the video, and I was like, ha! Look, there's this little sticky note, and it just says, Lele, which I think is really funny. It's such a coincidence, actually, because if you know me in real life, I'm always crapping on the name Lillian. Lillian. Apparently this doll belonged to a Lily. I don't know if I'm gonna read this or not. I don't really read. Well, like, I mean, I read. I do read, okay? I do read. It's just hard with having ADHD. Like, it's really hard for me to like sit there and just like focus on something like that. That's quite tedious for a really long time. That smells good. And this doll also came with her little accessory set too, which is really sexy and fun and cool and cute. She has these cute little tendrils too, and I don't know what it is about this doll in particular, but I just think that she's so beautiful. I think it's the Josefina head mold. Julie has the same head mold. So they essentially have the same like facial structure. You can see the difference here, like Felicity has the original head mold, and then she has like the Josefina one. So if you can tell, like their faces are just like, you know, a little bit different. Oh my god, look at them together. They're so cute. They're best fucking friends. I think it's so cute that they're friends. Also, bitches. Something I noticed is that Felicity is actually taller than Elizabeth. See? What the fuck is up with that? I imagine that Elizabeth in this era of the 1770s, I think that she probably came from quite a privileged, wealthy family. She's really giving like privileged vibes, you know? I'm just kidding, she's not fucking real, but I imagine that her family was probably quite wealthy if you look at her in comparison to Felicity, which I'll show you, because she has a lot more detail going on with her dress. I mean, there's so many flounces and ruffles and laces and bows and ribbons and things, and that's quite a luxury, I think, back then. The more detailed and luxurious and large and sort of bountiful, I suppose you could say, your dress was around those times. I think it's kind of like a sign of class for those periods, you know. Isn't this hat so funny? That felt good. Isn't she just so beautiful? I feel so lucky to have her because this doll really, I think, is one of my like most wanted ones. Ever since I've been into them and been interested in purchasing them, she has been like really up there. You know what I think it is? I think she kind of gives me like Princess Aurora vibes. I've always loved the film Sleeping Beauty, and I think that she kind of reminds me of like the Aurora of like American Girl dolls. Like, it's probably just because she's wearing like pink and stuff. Like, it's very similar color to Aurora's dress, I think. There's something mysterious about her too. It's like, what is she thinking, you know? I feel like there's a lot going on in there. I think that Elizabeth, in terms of people who are interested in American Girl dolls, I think that she's somehow underrated, but at the same time, there's like this really particular group of like niche people that like really like her and perceive her in this really specific way. And I suppose I'm like one of those people. And I did order a petticoat for her too. Guys, I'm really enjoying this. Like, I really like these dolls. They're just so comforting to hold and like, they're so cute. Let's just get a closer look at them, shall we? Huh? Dude, aren't they so aren't they so fucking cute? I just think that they are such a beautiful pairing, and something that I really found interesting, I feel like I kind of conceptualized and noticed this in the first time I tried to film this video, but if you notice, the difference in detail between this dress and this dress is really apparent. Like, if you notice that Felicity has, you know, a couple of, you know, lace trimmings and things, and I feel like you know, there's a little bit of embroidery. There's a couple little like fake portions of layer down here. But if you compare it really to Elizabeth's dress, I mean, there is like this beautiful like cream colored lace with flowers, and there's little like embroidered flower details right there. It's this really beautiful trimming. It's like this lining, it's almost like little tiny bows, if you can make that out, and it travels all the way down to the bottom in this midsection. And then there's this really interesting part right here where these pieces kind of like fold over to, it almost creates like a bow looking effect, but not really. And there's this interesting ombre that kind of fades from pink to orange to white. Honestly, sometimes her dress picks up as orange or like a peachy color just a little bit. It just has this material that's slightly omniscient, iridescent, pearlescent, mammogram. What? It kind of also emulates like a corset effect with the dress too. And then right here, there's like, you know, this very sparkly material, and there's some sort of little pattern going on, and she has like these like pearls, and then the pearls you know, translate down onto the dress. And with her little hat too, this like very proper fancy little dainty hat, there's like, you know, the same sort of lacy material as her sleeves. And I actually noticed that this bow is made of the same material as this too. It's just, you get the point. The differences in the dresses are just so apparent, and I was kind of wondering why, you know. And what I really kind of am conceptualizing is that earlier how I kind of said that Elizabeth was probably came from a very privileged family at the time, very wealthy, very high class, and she was able and really expected probably to present in such a flouncy, exaggerated, heightened way. And contrasting with Felicity, you can tell, I mean, the difference in like this sort of little dainty, like, I mean, this hat really has like no purpose, you know, it's simply just for decoration. And, you know, especially at that time, it's like having all of these extra little details like that is such a luxury thing. You know, it's not practical. It doesn't really matter. It's not useful or anything. It really just is for the look of it, because you can, because you have the money to do it and you don't know what else to do with all of your wealth or whatever. But just the difference in their look, I think, is really interesting. And, you know, I mean, she's really a horse bitch anyway, so she probably doesn't give a fuck about it because she's just trying to ride her horses. But I really like these pearls too. And this is her face. She kind of has like these sort of deep pale blue eyes, and she's really not too bad. I need to clean her up a little bit. Underneath Elizabeth, I guess we're just starting with her, she has this sort of slip dress, and these are her socks, and they're quite a thick material too. These are her little shoes. They're like cream ballet flats with little satin bows and pearls. Oh, she also comes with this too. She comes with a fucking fan. I kind of like the taste of blood. Do you guys? So she comes with this thing, and I was having a really hard time trying to like open it, but I think I got it now. Ready? Yeah. It has this really interesting pattern on it. There's like some flowers, and I feel like this is some kind of like insignia of some sort, maybe. It's so hot in here. And then here we have Elizabeth's hair. It's like this really deep, dark, sort of blonde color. She has quite a lot of it too. I feel like it would be so pretty in like some ringlets, do you know what I mean? She also has her little ears pierced too, which is cute, and these little curls. She's so cute. I love that sound too. And here we have Felicity. This is her face close up. She's so cute. I don't think her eyes are quite as like jarringly green in real life as they look if you like put a flash on them. But these are her little tendrils. This is her hair. This little bonnet is so fucking cute, you guys. I love it so much. And I just actually noticed that this bow is actually the same material as this one too. And I'm pretty sure that this choker is actually the same sort of bow pattern thing as this trimming, maybe. This sort of little material actually reminds me of those little white flowers that blossom in the spring and all their little petals fall off. It really is made of like this like very papery material. I really don't love it, but it looks better now that it has this petticoat, because before it was kind of like sinking in, if that makes sense. But it's just like striped, and there's these little embroidered flowers all over it. She comes with this bag too, which is quite pretty. And there's embroidered flowers on it as well. And then she comes with this little handkerchief. You know, she'll like blow her nose on it, wipe the crap off of her asshole with it, wipe her horse's ass with it. You know, yeah. Cute little knapsack thing. Comes with these too. I think these are called garters. I didn't even know these were a thing, but where's the other one? Oh. There's two of them, and there's this sort of embroidery on them as well. And if you look up close, it says "Wove with Love for Lissy, 1774," which, yeah, you're supposed to tie these around her knees, and I think they're meant to help her keep her socks up. So I thought that was quite interesting. You can see the petticoat that I bought for her. So it does not come with this, but she also comes with a slip gown, and then these socks, and these are her little buckly little pilgrim shoes. Felicity's hair. Whoa. It looks more brown on camera, but in person it's more like this, like more of a red. If you really look though, like Felicity has a fucking turd for hair compared to Elizabeth. Why does she have so much more? Aren't they just so darling? Look at them, they're friends. Aww. I did think about this when I got them too, but I kind of feel like maybe Julie feels a little bit left out, because these two are just destined friends by nature, and she doesn't necessarily have a similar vibe to them, which doesn't really matter. But I don't know, do you guys think she's lonely? I know, we'll just have to get Ivy then, so then she can be best friends with her fucking best friend Ivy. That's what we'll do. So yeah, I guess that brings me to the end of this video. I'm so happy that I felt the courage to try and refilm this for you guys, because I'm telling you, if something happens to these videos and they get deleted or something, like, that's it. That's really it for Fist Dress YouTube channel. You'll never see me again. That'll be all. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think of these. I love them so much. I really do. Like, they already just feel like dolls that I feel like there'd be absolutely no reason to ever sell or get rid of, if that makes sense. Like, the pink and the purple, and the way that like their eyes contrast each other's and their hair and their dress. Like, I will see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye.